Hey guys, this is Extreme Spidey Guy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie rant on The Amazing Spider-Man 2, directed by Mark Webb once again. So, how's this movie made? Well, development of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 began after the success of The Amazing Spider-Man. DeHaan, Giamatti, Felicity Jones, and Chris Cooper were cast between December 2012 and February 2013. Filming took place in New York City from February to June 2013. The film was released in 2D, 3D, and IMAX 3D on May 12th, 2014 in the US, with the two international premieres being held between March 31st and April 10th of that year. It received mixed reviews from critics, who praised the chemistry between Stone and Garfield, action sequences, visual effects, and Hans Zimmer's musical score, but criticized the screenplay, overbalanced plot lines, Fox's portrayal of Electro, and was met with mixed responses. It grossed $700.9 million. It grossed $709 million worldwide, making it the ninth highest grossing movie of 2014. The Amazing Spider-Man series was initially intended to continue with at least two more sequels and several spin-offs, most notably films centered on Venom and the Sinister Six. Due to the deal with Disney and Sony, all subsequent installments were canceled. Both Garfield and Fox reprised their roles in Spider-Man No Way Home, which followed the events of the film, and linked it to the Marvel Cinematic Universe using the concept of the multiverse. So, what is the story or lack of story of this film? Well, confident in his powers as Spider-Man, Peter Parker, once again played by Andrew Garfield, embraces his new role as a hero and spends time with Gwen Stacy, played by Emma Stone, in between protecting New York from criminals. However, his greatest battle yet is about to begin. With the emergence of Electro, played by Jamie Foxx, Peter must confront an enemy far more powerful than he is, and when his old friend Harry Osborn, played by Dane DeHaan, returns, Peter comes to realize that his enemies have one thing in common. Oscorp, yeah. So, what do I think of this movie? It was a huge letdown from the first Amazing Spider-Man. Now, this is not going to be a rage rant because it's not abysmal compared to Fat Four Stick and Batman and Robin and Morbius and also Transformers Age of Extinction. But it's still awful nonetheless. Well, are there any redeeming qualities I have with the movie? Yes, I would say. Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, and Sally Field still give out great performances. Spider-Man's suit looks nice. And the Spider-Man theme and the original Spider-Man theme. And also Stan Lee's cameo, by the way. But other than that, there are a lot of bad highlights I have with the movie. And I'll get to why, and why those highlights are bad, and why I just don't, and what went wrong with the movie at this point. Okay. The villains. Electro is, he just looks like a Sith Lord in a hoodie. And but at least Jamie Foxx actually Jamie Foxx's portrayal of Electro got better in No Way Home. But definitely the worst villain in the movie is the Green Goblin. Yes. Harry Osborn. Now, came to Dane DeHaan, he was trying, but he just had like bad dialogue, and his design, he looks like Freddy Krueger or something like that. And his dialogue is like, Harry's dead. Yeah. I would prefer James Franco any day than this version of the Green Goblin. And the Rhino, he looked like a ripoff of a Transformer. And he has a lot, and he has like a Russian accent, like, uh, uh, um, I am the Rhino. Yeah, and the battles are like so weak as well, and and um and remember when I said in Spider-Man 3 that the only villain I hate was Venom? Well, in this movie, I hate all the villains. And they're all underused, by the way. Well, well, probably because of this movie making less money than the Andrew Garfield movies making less money than the Maguire films. The Amazing Spider-Man 3 was unfortunately canceled. Excuse me. Which was a shame because excuse me as well though for burping as well. But anyways, because even though the ending scene was awful, that could have at least set it up a third movie, but but it was canceled, and then Spider-Man got rebooted into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But at least thankfully Garfield and Fox redeemed themselves in Spider-Man No Way Home. But anyways, I'm done ranting on this film, and here's how I'm going to rate it. I am going to give the god-awful Amazing Spider-Man 2 a 4.5 out of 10. So tell me your thoughts on The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's underrated? Do you think it's okay? Just let me know in the comments. And coming up next will be the review on Spider-Man Homecoming. So, until next time, with great power comes great responsibility.